We didn't see that much here, but we were grateful for what we did see, Andrew.
At least we got something, and honestly, really glad that we didn't see that much rain. Especially when you think about how dry we are. When the soil's dry, it's harder for it to absorb that rain. So there's an issue in North Texas where they've had drought. They get all this rain in the last couple days, most of it falling yesterday, and that's a big problem. Like I said, 10 inches to nearly a foot of rain in some spots of DFW, even up to 7 inches in Fort Worth. So really heavy rain still ongoing in North Texas. You cross the Red River, and some lighter rain in south central Oklahoma. Some much lighter rain, not anything incredible, but something that'll be with southern Oklahoma for a while. Much drier to the north. Doubtful that we're going to add much on to what we saw in Oklahoma City over the last couple of days. That's only 21/100ths of an inch, just under a quarter of an inch. But hey, at least our very drought-stricken areas in southwestern and western Oklahoma saw the 2 to 3 to 4, in some cases even 5 inches out of this rain event. So this week's drought monitor might look a little bit better than last week's. That's the bright side. And overall, today's going to be a day to enjoy. We're already starting to see some blue sky in Oklahoma City. We'll have clouds from time to time as well, but temperatures will be much more comfortable. It's in the 70s right now across much of the state. Head out west, and we're still holding on to some 60s early on, and it's already past 9 o'clock in the morning. We haven't been able to say that too much in the past couple of months. A northeast breeze will help us keep on the cooler side as well. It's not going to be an incredibly windy day, but a nice and cooler breeze. The main rain and cloud shield is south of Oklahoma City. We'll see a lot more sun farther north. That'll help things heat up just a little bit more, but it's not going to be hot by any means. By later this afternoon, rain chances really dwindle, become more isolated. Unless you're in southeast Oklahoma, there will be a better chance for some rain through the afternoon into the evening there. Here in Oklahoma City, in the metro, maybe a shower or an extra patch of drizzle later this afternoon into the evening, and that would be about it. And moving through tomorrow, rain chances are really going to hug just an isolated shot in southeast Oklahoma. The rest of us are drier, and we start to break out more of that sunshine. But we'll be in the 80s today. We'll see more 80s tomorrow. A couple of us will hit that 90-degree mark. But as we go through the next several days, the heat dome never comes back really until we get to later this week, and it'll stay out west, which is nice. So temperatures will be pretty seasonal for this time of year. That's upper 80s, low 90s for the most part. More rain and storm chances do return by this weekend. Saturday, they increase into Sunday and Monday as we get more of these systems working through the central United States. And as mentioned, the heat, the real heat, is going to stay out west. So we can kind of at this point say maybe goodbye summer. Looking over the next 9 days compared to our average, we'll be a couple degrees below, maybe a degree or two above, and that's about it. Not a ton of variation. So not too hot, not too cold. It's just about right for what we can expect. Rain chances until noon are going to be best in south central Oklahoma. We've got that ongoing rain that's drifting off to the east. You get farther and farther north, and we get drier and drier. Now, despite how dry we're going to be in Oklahoma City today, we're not going to heat up a ton. 86, so about 10 degrees warmer than yesterday, but not crazy hot. Farther north into the upper 80s, pushing 90 in Enid this afternoon. Lower as we head south. That's what will be in the low 80s and upper 70s through this afternoon. And this afternoon, again, I mentioned a stray shower in Oklahoma City possible, but it's really southeast Oklahoma where we could see the continuation of more of that rainfall. Overnight, back into the low 70s and upper half of the 60s, so another comfortable morning tomorrow, and then just a touch hotter, just slightly warmer tomorrow afternoon. Most of the state in the upper 80s to pushing 90 degrees, so no one feeling that real extreme heat. That summer heat, as mentioned, is kind of leaving us alone finally as we continue through the back end of August. Rain chances tomorrow staying isolated and in southeastern Oklahoma. Highs pretty comfortable and seasonal as we go through the next few days. Could be just a little bit hotter for some on Friday. 91 in Oklahoma City, though. And those rain chances do peak back up. We get another little bit of an active pattern looking like as we head towards September. That's all I got for now, guys. Send it back to you at the desk.